My mother's story. My story. Watching my mother suffer, being 11 years old, thinking she had an incurable disease. My father had passed away, growing up without answers. Years later, experiencing similar symptoms myself, remembering my mother's journey, realizing this was not only my story. How perimenopause came to town was born. Welcome to Women Arise, the songs behind the scars. Today, I want to share the story behind the song Perimenopause Came to Town. This song is personal because it did not begin with me. It began with my mother. I remember being about 11 years old when I first witnessed what I now understand was menopause. At the time, I had no idea what menopause was. I did not understand hormones, body changes, or the transitions women go through. All I knew was that my mother was suffering. My father had passed away. We were struggling financially, and life was already difficult. Then suddenly, my mother began bleeding heavily. She was frightened, confused, and convinced she had an incurable disease. As a little girl, I believed the same thing. I remember watching her carry that fear while still trying to be strong for her family. We did not have the information we have today. There was no internet, no social media, no menopause support groups, and very few conversations about what women experience during this stage of life. My mother suffered in silence, because that was what many women were taught to do. Years later, life came full circle. The little girl who once watched her mother suffer. And this is the next thing in perimenopause, because I like to keep my podcast very, very real. In perimenopause, you will find yourself saying something that you already said already, and you'll find yourself struggling to say words. So you'll find in my podcast, you are hearing me talking, you are hearing my voice, and you're going to hear me at some time. I might be fumbling with a word or fumbling with something, because why? This is what perimenopause do to us. So, for the benefit of those who are listening to my podcast, I want you to always remember, it's me you are hearing, it's my voice. So in that voice, you could hear a little bit of a fumble in some of the videos, okay? The little girl who once watched her mother suffer became a woman facing her own unexplained symptoms. Suddenly, I found myself dealing with restless nights, mood swings, anxiety, brain fog, exhaustion, and changes that I could not fully understand. During those moments, I remembered my mother. I remembered her fear, her silence, and the unanswered questions that filled our home. It was then that I realized this was not only my story. It was the story of countless women around the world, women who were never prepared for this season of life, women who were expected to carry on while their bodies were going through significant changes. That is where the song Perimenopause Came to Town was born. It was born from my memories of my mother, from my own journey, and from the stories of women who have suffered in silence for far too long. This song is more than music. It is a conversation, an awareness tool, and a reminder that women do not have to walk through this season alone. What we were never told. Preparing for everything except perimenopause. The symptoms nobody explained. Brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, exhaustion. The impact on work and finances. The impact on confidence and identity. Why women suffer in silence. Why awareness matters. Why education matters. Why our daughters need to know. As I continued my own journey, I realized something that changed the way I viewed perimenopause. We were taught to prepare for almost everything in life. We were taught how how to be good wives, how to raise children, how to build careers, how to manage a home, how to save money, how to plan for retirement, and how to prepare for emergencies. We were taught to prepare for so many stages of life, but many of us were never taught how to prepare for perimenopause. No one sat us down and explained that this transition could affect every area of our lives. No one told us that it was more than a few hot flashes and mood swings. No one explained the brain fog that can make an intelligent woman question her memory. No one explained the anxiety that can appear without warning. No one explained the sleepless nights, the exhaustion, the heart palpitations, the joint pain, or overwhelming stress that so many women experience. No one explained how these symptoms could affect our confidence, our work, our relationships, and our ability to function day after day. What makes it even harder is that many women are trying to navigate these changes while still carrying enormous responsibilities. Some are raising children, some are caring for aging parents, some are managing households alone. Some are working full-time jobs while battling symptoms nobody can see. Some are single mothers who cannot simply take a break because the bills still have to be paid. Yet despite all of this, many women suffer in silence because they do not understand what is happening, and neither do the people around them. The truth is that awareness matters, education matters, conversations matter. If we teach our daughters about puberty, then we should teach them about perimenopause. If we teach women how to prepare for so many other stages of life, then we should prepare them for this one too. The goal is not fear, the goal is preparation. When women understand what is happening to their bodies, they can seek help sooner, make informed decisions, build support systems, and realize they are not alone. That is one of the reasons I wrote this song. I wanted to start a conversation that many women have never had, because no woman should have to enter this season without knowledge, support, and understanding. When perimenopause affects the whole family, husbands trying to understand wives trying to understand themselves, communication challenges, men facing age-related changes, marriage under pressure, why families need education, why conversations matter, why I wrote my books. One of the biggest lessons I learned through this journey is that perimenopause does not affect only the woman going through it. It affects marriages, families, relationships, workplaces, and the entire household. Many women are trying to explain symptoms. They do not fully understand themselves. At the same time, many husbands are trying to understand changes they were never taught about. The result can be frustration, confusion, distance, and misunderstandings that place tremendous pressure on relationships. Some wives may feel unsupported, while some husbands may feel helpless because they do not know how to help. What many people do not realize is that women are not the only ones experiencing age-related changes. While women may be dealing with perimenopause and menopause, many men also experience their own age-related physical and emotional changes. When two people are navigating major life transitions at the same time, communication becomes more important than ever. More important than ever. Many couples prepare for weddings. Many couples prepare for buying homes and raising children. But very few couples prepare for the changes that can come later in life. We need more conversations. We need more understanding. We need more compassion. We need husbands and wives talking openly, listening carefully, and learning together. Sometimes the problem is not that people have stopped loving each other. Sometimes the problem is that neither person understands what the other is experiencing. That is why education matters. That is why awareness matters. That is why I decided to do more than write a song. I wrote the Perimenopause story. Is my body betraying me? To help women understand they are not alone in this journey. And because menopause affects more than just women, I also co-authored The Menopause Companion to help men better understand what their wives and partners may be experiencing during this season of life. My hope is that these resources create conversations, build understanding, strengthen families, and remind women that they do not have to suffer in silence. The song starts the conversation. The books continue the conversation, and together help bring awareness, support, and hope to women and families navigating this season of life. And I would like to close with a short prayer. And before I do so, my books are on Amazon, and I can redo this Perimenopause podcast to take away all of the little hiccups that you will hear along the way. But the reason why I would not do it, because it's real, it's raw. This is what happens to me on a daily basis. I can be trying to say something, and I'm not able to say it, and I'm fumbling with my words. I try to remember something, and I cannot. I walk into a room, and I don't know what I came for. So this is what I'm dealing with. So there's no reason for me to try to change it around to make it sound good when it's actually the real me who is making the podcast. And especially since it's a perimenopause podcast, you need to hear what's happening in reality. So if you're going through perimenopause, you don't need to feel bad when you try to make a video, or when you try to say something, or when you try to communicate with someone. You just have to let your partner, your children, your siblings, whoever is that person that you are trying to communicate with at that time, to let them know, I am dealing with this situation in my life. So these things can happen